It's a good track day if it ends like this. So currently the Single Jingle Civic is making about 330 wheel, 350 on a good day maybe, on a single turbo setup with a fully built engine. Right now, the biggest restriction we've run into is this log manifold. Basically, I don't know, Austin, you can probably explain it better than I. Oh, Austin's here, he's hiding over there. Right now, this log manifold is a big restrictor for us because I guess the runners aren't long enough. And the cam is so big that because the valves are open, it'll just kind of eat its own. Ethan was saying whenever we were tuning it, this was a huge restriction. So I got a new exhaust manifold, and I do have a new turbo. I'm not sure if we want to use that today, but anyways, I've got Austin here. He works with Ethan at Trackstar, and he's got a super fast B-Series Civic that I need to catch up to him on with the with the D16. So furthering the progress with the Single Jingle today, we're going to at least get this car to where it can use its built engine's full capabilities. Again, we are using this, Max Peating Rods did send me out this turbo. It's just a T3, but I might be swapping that out. I guess we'll see. Do you want to just send it and swap it anyways? This one was making power until about 6,500 RPMs, and then it started like dropping off pretty hard on the dyno. And with that being said, let's check out the new setup. We're gonna just put the new turbo underneath. It's gonna be like, damn it, I wanted to tune it on the other one. This is pretty cool. This is the same company that I bought, the same exhaust manifold company that I bought for the K-Series engine, which you guys might have seen that. If you didn't, go check it out. This is from, oh my God, a company based out of California called 1320 Performance. And this is it's like a, what do they call it, a ram horn? Or like, what do they call it? Dude, these things look so sick. Ha-ha! Boy! God dang. It looks pretty cool. I think this is it. It's pretty nice, honestly. That will give us the longer runner that we need. And I've also got, well, Austin kind of turned me on to this turbo, OE whole set HX35. So it's right here. I've actually unboxed it because I was considering, again, not using it. I was considering using it on the K-Series, but I'm like, you know what? I saw a dude make a bunch of power on a D16. So we've got a whole set. This is an HX35. And you, with your HX35 on your B18, you made a lot of power.
Yeah, so
with
mine's actually HY35.
Okay.
But yeah, about 25 pounds. We did almost 500. Almost.
I saw a dude on YouTube, a running car, like 12 pounds of boost, over 400 on a D16. So I'm really looking forward to it. I think a new setup is really in the cards here. And I think it's just what this car needs to get to its final stage, which for me is getting as fast as possible with a D-Series, like stock stroke and everything. I want this car to be pretty fast, but you know, like kind of just a, you know, not sleeper because it's got slicks, which I might need to up the size of. Let's get going. Let's get this old loggy boy out of here. You think the whole thing will just be able to snake out, like
yeah,
wastegate and all?
Should just sneak right on out of there.
This is the OG manifold that I got from my original eBay kit that got me started on Civics. So it's honestly, it's long overdue to not use this thing anymore. Hey, nice. All right, this setup, I actually might just like hang this thing on the wall.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea.
Oh man. I will say the Max Peating Rods turbo, actually, I mean, it still spins very nicely, and I just don't think that it was made for the type of power that we're wanting. It might be used, I don't know, this exact setup might just go on another Civic in the future. Now, I'm just gonna slap this little thing on there and see how it looks. I don't think that the turbo placement is actually gonna be too far off, so I think we might be able to get away with just super minimal welds, and it fits on there nicely. Okay. Might need a little bit of finagling.
Might need a little wobble.
Just a little bit of. Oh yeah. Dude, that is gonna look gnarly. That looks gnarly. Nice. Okay, so we've got to make our own V-band here. So Austin's special, he can weld. I can't. This is the HTP welder that we got for Drew, but unfortunately we haven't used it since he left. So we're gonna be getting this thing fired up today. We've got a new It's actually fit really well, but we've got a new V-band going on that's actually just a 3-inch. So that's gonna go on to the exhaust. Also, I got, for you guys out there, I found somebody to make me an exhaust manifold for this. I'm super thankful for that. Actually just emailed me asking if I wanted 2 wastegate slots on it, which I probably will. I'm gonna really butcher his last name, but Ryan Dieperschlut. Check this out. This is awesome. What? That's awesome, dude. Let's go ahead and grab this thing. You got it, yep, cool. Actually turned out really good, dude. I'm not gonna hype you up too much, but like it looks good, dude.
It's good enough. All
right, let's see how much we have to cut off or actually add or whatever. We gotta now adapt the exhaust, because one of my favorite parts about this car is the side exit exhaust, and it's kind of just hanging. Oh, that's interesting. So it's actually kind of cocked to the side.
Yeah.
So it might actually, well then actually now that, so that is 2.5-inch piping elbow to a reducer. Damn, that's gonna be that's a tight bend. That is not the greatest spot for an exhaust. So put the V-band on there, and that leaves us just about nothing.
Like there's about 2.5, 3 inches there.
Now we're trying to see if we do the exhaust side and go like under and then out that way. We already have that hole cut, so I want to keep the bumper exit because it's cool. Gets people out of the way when I'm doing my burnouts at the yellow belly.
They don't care.
Look at this, guys. That is a huge, it's really not that big of a turbo, but the compressor housing just big. But look at that. Oh, it's so close. It's like touching the slave. If I ever need to bleed the slave cylinder, the turbo's gotta come off. That looks sick though, guys. Holy crap, look at this. Oh man. So we're going to just do a 180, a U-shape exhaust. We'll probably cut it about right here. Oh, that looks nice.
I think that's gonna do it.
Oh boy.
What's it look like?
Oh brother, that looks actually good.
Oh yeah.
I think we'll be great. Yeah, we'll be great. And I haven't actually introduced you to him yet. You've seen him on videos before, but this is Zach. He's been doing a ton on some of these cars, and he is right now wiring up some stuff on the Civic. What you got going on in here?
Got a battery kill switch right there, actually.
Oh, you got it in this? Ooh.
Yeah, we got to save the mirror switch.
Okay. That's like kind of OE, so this is off and then that's on, battery off, battery on.
So go right here. Now we're on.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
And then, boom, kill switch. That is...
Extra security. This comes out, if you're into that.
That's sweet, dude. Less about security, more about safety. You know, if something happens, there's a fire, I can just, boom, kill it. And that's sick. Austin is also almost done welding. It's looking really sick. So I'll just show you when it gets into the car. Boy, this is insane, guys. Look at all of this. It's like all this metal is so cool. Oh, dude. So we ended up doing that on the downpipe, or I guess the whole exhaust is finished now. What's cool is the car will actually sound different now. We did turn it on, but because it's such a huge exhaust leak, it doesn't run very well. Almost everything done, but I actually ordered a little, there's a diesel company, there's a company that makes this as a diesel turbo, but they make a little elbow that goes off of it, that clamps off of it. And I bought that like 4 days ago. I overnighted it and it's still not here. So that's really cool. But we'll finish that charge piping up and then we'll just get it tuned. I'm really kind of looking forward to this because I think it's actually, this car could potentially make some really, really good power. This is a pretty big turbo. This is probably the biggest turbo you should run on an engine this small, 1.6 liters. I mean, it's really hard to spool something big, but I'm gonna be endless two-stepping and doing all the fun things. So really hoping this HX does well. It's a really easy turbo to replace if anything does happen, but I think we'll be fine. We ended up kind of running some of these lines out of the way. We had to redo, kind of see the oil drain down there. We had to make it really super short, and obviously you guys can tell we don't have a wastegate. Nobody local to me is selling a 38 mil wastegate, so I'm amped because this is like, aside from coil on plug, and I could have done the slightly bigger intake manifold, but aside from coil on plug and like nitrous, this is about the most you can do on this car. And this setup is made 450 pump gas, and we're on ethanol, so depending on the day, the heat, And I know Ethan can do a great tune. This could make some serious power. Big thanks to Austin, and also big thanks to HTP Weld as well, and also MA Performance. They've been a huge help for this car, but this thing looks super legit now. It actually kind of looks like a proper race car. I mean, think about this car, how it looked literally like 2 months ago or 6 months ago. This car was literally just sitting outside of Ethan's shop, completely abandoned, and here we are. For today's daily advice, I'm just gonna tell you guys something that I've said in the past, but I believe firmly that can help a bunch. Money is great, material possessions are super fun, but if you don't learn, if you don't teach yourself how to be grateful, if you don't learn to be thankful for the small things, you're never going to recognize how awesome the big things are. I wanna challenge you guys, write down 3 things, maybe even 5 or even 10. Take a piece of paper, write down 3 things or more that you're thankful for that's not a material possession, and read those every day for a week and see how your mindset and your attitude changes. Like, thankful for my health. I can walk around, I've got all my fingers, I've got my hands, I can see, I can hear. Reading that every morning can literally change your life. There's so much we take for granted every single day, and if you don't practice being grateful for the things that you are blessed with every day, then you're never gonna enjoy the big things and the big moments in life. Remember, we have the Fat Daddy's Kitchen drop. It is, we've sold out of some, I think we sold out of the grill sets. We still have the party packs. It's a great way for Father's Day or summer grilling time and stuff like that. Big way to support the channel is going to 53supply.com and grabbing some merch. But thank you guys if you've already supported, and thank you guys for just watching anyways. You guys have an awesome day, and I'll catch you guys next video. Peace out. Guys, I got 2 videos for you guys to watch, and you want to know something? If you watch them, that helps me out a ton. But you know what also? If you watch them, you'll have a better day. Okay? Bye.